WWE is excited to announce its newest class of recruits at the WWE Performance Center, ready to begin their journey to becoming WWE superstars. He is a 6'6", 246-pound, Nigerian-born multi-sport athlete, a Sun Conference champion basketball player from the University of North Florida, Ezekiel Balagun. He is a three-time All-American with a master's in engineering at Iowa State, known for his hammer throw. As a finalist in the 2021 U.S. Olympic trials, please welcome Vlad Pavlenko. Former Division I defensive end for Stetson, an outdoorsman, and Orlando native, please welcome Hunter Smallback. A 6'4", 235-pound, former Division I tight end for the Wisconsin Badgers, Coy Warner. He's a state champion wrestler and three-time team captain as a linebacker for Oregon State before signing with the Los Angeles Rams. He is Andre Hughes Murray. He is a former Division I defensive lineman for the Temple Owls. Please welcome Kevin Robertson. Singer, actress, boxer, bodybuilder, and CrossFit athlete with a black belt in karate from the University of Tampa. This is Melanie Berzinski. A professional rodeo champion and Division I track and field athlete from Jacksonville State. Please welcome Tylen Register. A sprinter representing the Bahamas national team, then on to Texas Southern University. Welcome, Alexis Gray. Introducing its newest class at the WWE